Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, my kids. Last time, we talked about using sound to communicate. Sound can help a blind student into the class. But how do you think a blind could read in a class? They use a special code that was developed to help them to read. This code is called the Braille code. We talked about Braille code before. Open your book, page 221, and let's read the information below and then observe the Braille code. A special code was developed for soldiers to read messages in the dark. Louis Braille improved this code. He was blinded as a child and invented his system as a teenager. He used a system of raised dots or bumps in a 3x2 cell. These are 3x2 cells. 3 column by 2. 3 rows by 2 column. People read this code called Braille by feeling the pattern of the bumps. Different combinations of the 6 bumps are created to form letters, numbers, punctuation, and even musical notes. As we see here, each letter in the alphabet is represented by special colored dots. These dots or bumps create the letter. So we can translate these dots into letters, as we will practice later. Now, turn to the next page to record a pattern that you can see. Braille used a pattern of numbers from 1 to 6. It shows all the letters. The numbers 1, 2, and 3 are arranged vertically. Numbers 4, 5, and 6 also arranged vertically. It uses from 1 to 5 dots to express letters, and the digits of numbers give it the chance to be used musical tones. Braille code wasn't invented by Braille, but it was developed by him and named after him. It is based on reading patterns. It is a communication tool, not a language. It isn't just for reading. It's also for clothing, appliances, food, chemicals, spices, and so on. Let's use Braille code to create a simple message to send to a friend in page 223. Here we have the Braille code. We should color the circles that we want to tell a message. What could we tell our friend? Let's see together. The message is, I learned a lot about communication tools. Here in the first pattern, we colored these 2 circles. This matches with the letter I. Then the word learned. Each letter in the word learned is represented here by the colored circles. For example, here, the letter L, represented by 3 colored circles, as we see. Then the letter E, the letter A, letter R, and so on. You can make codes with your friends and see who will be the fastest one to solve it. Make it a competition with your friend. This was the end of our lesson today. See you next lesson. Goodbye and thank you for listening.